Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be trying on and reviewing kawaii themed clothing items from SHEIN, and the items are mainly from one of SHEIN's individual shops, SHEIN ROMWE. As someone who thoroughly enjoys kawaii fashion as a whole and implementing kawaii clothing pieces into my own outfits, this is a really exciting haul for me and I cannot wait to share everything with you guys. We have everything from leopard print to Care Bears and strawberry shortcake prints here today, so you're really in for a treat if you enjoy any of these kinds of styles. Just to be completely honest with you all, this is a gifted collaboration with SHEIN and I do have a long-term partnership with them, which is why you'll see them crop up on my channel a lot. However, despite this, I do remain completely honest and unbiased throughout all of these haul videos. If I'm not fond on a particular item, I will tell you guys that outright. If you're plus size and you're interested in kawaii, coquette or cutecore fashion, then you've certainly clicked on the right video. I like to make these videos as informative and as thorough as possible to help you guys shop smarter online and to educate you all on the quality and fit of the clothing items before you commit to buying. Without much further ado, let's get right into today's haul. Before we jump right into this try and haul and review, I just want to let you guys know that I got all of these items of clothing in different sizes. However, I will tell you what size each item is as we go through. For reference, I'm generally a size UK 22 to 24. We are beginning this haul with this bear print camisole top and I got this in a size 5XL. This item is from one of SHEIN's individual stores called SHEIN Curve Plus, which specialise in sizes UK 26 and upward. A size 5XL is the equivalent to a size UK 26 and fits me quite snugly considering it's a size or two bigger than my usual UK sizing. The material itself is stretchy and forgiving and it's made from a quite lightweight fabric too, which feels comfortable against the skin. The colour of the shirt is more of an off-white cream, which is a colour that I often find myself styling with, especially alongside brown as they complement each other so well. The top is quite low cut at the back compared to the front, to the point where you can see my bra, so I feel like I'm more likely to incorporate layering with this item of clothing by wearing a long sleeve top or bodysuit underneath. However, the straps are adjustable, so I do think that feature will help with making this fit better against my body shape. What drew me towards this item of clothing though is the adorable polka dot and bear print. I just thought it would fit perfectly within my own preferred styles, which leans more towards kawaii and cutecore. Next, here we have this pink and black cold shoulder blouse and I got this in a size 4XL. This is certainly an item of clothing that would fit perfectly well into kawaii and anime style aesthetics with its layout. Blouses of this style that feature ruffles and lace seem to crop up a lot in outfits from those sorts of categories of fashion. This top features so many design and layout aspects that I absolutely love. Starting off with this colour combination, I think pink and black go so amazingly well together and it's a pairing that I always find myself going back to. I adore the floral black lace collar and the lace detailing around the sleeves and down the middle of the shirt in a scalloped fashion. These design aspects add such a level of cutesiness and elegance to the blouse that really appeals to me. The 5 black circular buttons down the middle are just for decoration, they aren't workable buttons, which I actually think I prefer because it means there'll be no small gaps in between the buttons that will ruin the illusion of the overall blouse. The ruffles around the edges of the cold shoulder and down the middle are such adorable touches that really into the kawaii style in particular, and that is the style that I base a lot of my outfits on. There is also a thin black ribbon tie-up in between the black lace collar at the front, and as someone who absolutely adores bows as a decoration on clothing items in general, this is an embellishment that really drew me towards the blouse. The overall fabric of the blouse is not stretchy and it's at a fixed size, however it fits loosely and feels comfortable to wear. I think I've said this before on my channel, but I'm not usually overly fond of a cold shoulder opening on tops, but alongside all of the amazing characteristics that this blouse has, I really do think this particular layout complements it. Now here we have this pastel pink baby doll tank top and I got this in a size 3XL. This is definitely a type of clothing item that would fit perfectly into a kawaii themed outfit as it features a colour combination that is widely used within that genre as well as a ton of different design aspects as well. I adore a clothing item with ruffles. I just find that specific characteristic so sweet, especially paired with a colour such as pastel pink. Pastel pink is a colour that crops up a lot throughout my wardrobe, and I'm always happy to add another clothing item with that colour to my collection, especially if it's a top as cute as this. The straps of the tank top are thick enough to conceal bra straps underneath, which is something that I appreciate when it comes to a top of this sort of style, plus they're elasticated too, meaning they'll fit easily to any shoulder shape. Actually, the fabric itself is super stretchy and forgiving all around. It's super comfortable to be in, and the tank top configuration would make this the perfect item of clothing to wear during the summer. But you could definitely incorporate layering with this as well during the autumn or winter months by pairing it with a long sleeve top underneath, so I'd for sure say that this is a versatile item of clothing. I adore the cream coloured kawaii style details such as the crisscross ribbons at the front and the line of cream coloured lace ruffle at the hem. I think pastel pink and cream are such an underrated colour combination, both colours complement each other so well. Next we have this leopard print pink bow camisole top, and I got this in a size 4XL. I absolutely adore the overall design of this with the leopard print and all of the kawaii style details, but the fit of it is kind of awkward on its own in my opinion. Personally, I'd have to wear a long sleeve top or bodysuit underneath it to help flatter the fit of it a lot better. The colour combination of brown and pink is one of my favourites, so the pastel pink alongside the brown shades of the leopard print was one that I was most definitely drawn to. I adore the pastel pink mesh frills around the camisole straps, neckline and bust. It accentuates the shape around the chest area and it's such a sweet touch. Definitely a design choice that fits into my own personal style as someone who leans more towards kawaii and cutecore. I adore bow appliques on any clothing item, so the large one in the middle of the bust and then the two smaller ones down the middle of the pastel pink lace panel on the stomach are placement choices that made this item of clothing more appealing to me. And the fact that these bow appliques are made from pastel pink satin fabric too really adds a level of elegance, especially when sitting against such a dark shade of leopard print underneath. The material of the camisole top itself is stretchy and forgiving, so its fitted shape isn't one that is uncomfortable against my skin. It's snug and lightweight. A feature that I would have loved this camisole top to have though is adjustable camisole straps, as the fit of it is quite low and open at the back. I feel like by having adjustable straps, the top would fit me more effortlessly to my shoulder and body shape, and perhaps would be an item of clothing that would work better on its own without the need of layering to complement it more effectively. This next item is a Care Bears print pinafore dress, and I got this in a size 4XL. Its layout is a pinafore and it's meant to be incorporated within a layered outfit. The back and sides of the dress are open, so it most definitely wouldn't work on its own. For this try on, I decided to pair it with this white bodysuit, which I feel complements it very well and allows for the colour and pattern to pop. The white bodysuit is also from SHEIN if you're wondering. I'll link it in the description box below for you guys if you're curious about that. It's a fabulous clothing piece to have to style alongside clothing pieces that sometimes require layering, such as pinafores or tank or camisole tops. As someone who owns a lot of items from SHEIN's Care Bears collection already, I was very drawn to the print of this pinafore dress. The print features the more vintage Care Bears design from the 1980s rather than the modern design like a lot of other Care Bears merchandise. It's so bold and colourful, a very eye-catching pattern that is perfect for anyone who's looking for an item of clothing that showcases childhood nostalgia. The pinafore dress features adjustable buckle straps, which are a little stiff and difficult to navigate when loosening and tightening, but once they're fixed to the size that you want, they don't budge from their place. The back waistband of the pinafore dress is elasticated and allows for some extra wiggle room around the waist and the hips. It's super comfortable and breathable to wear because of this, making it the perfect clothing item to wear during the summer, especially with the brightly coloured Care Bear pattern across it. There's a kangaroo pocket at the front of the pinafore dress, which is such an adorable touch from a decorative point of view, but I wouldn't say that it's super practical because of the one layer of fabric that it's made out of doesn't feel durable enough to hold anything in it. Also, the placement of that pocket isn't one that I would use personally. For reference, I am 5'1", so a little on the short side, and I usually have issues with the length of midi-length dresses like these, as they rarely fit me in the way that they do on the model. But paired with the tightening of the adjustable straps, the length of the dress seems to be perfect for my height here. Now we are moving on to this strawberry print baby doll cami dress, and I got this in a size 3XL. I always get lots of questions on how I figure out what size to get at SHEIN, and these are the things that I considered to help me deduce what size to get for this dress. I had to look at the measurements for each size and compare them to my own, so you'll need your hips, waist and chest measurements, and from there I deduced that there would be a lot of extra stretchability to this dress. I also checked the reviews of the clothing item and a lot of people said that it came up larger than expected. With all of this information behind me, I decided to go a size down to what I usually get when getting SHEIN dresses, settling for a size 3XL. I actually think I could have gotten away with going down to even a size 2XL because of how stretchy and forgiving this dress is due to the shirred stretchy back and elasticated straps. I just love how comfortable these features make the overall dress. It would be the perfect dress to wear during the summer because of this and because of the breathable flow of the skirt. The fabric itself is super thick and durable and it's not the type of material that would easily tear or break. The skirt of the dress is made of 2 layers. Underneath the pattern layer of the skirt, there is a thinner white opaque layer, and I feel like this extra layer underneath really adds to the quality and also allows for the skirt to flow out more effortlessly. What really drew me to this dress though is its design. This strawberry pattern paired with all of its kawaii characteristics and appliques really made this dress stand out to me. It's sort of giving me strawberry shortcake vibes actually, especially with the picnic blanket vibe of the pink and white striped background and the strawberry cake circulating the bottom tier of the skirt. The satin pastel pink bow appliques situated at the front of the dress are so adorable, and it's 100% more likely to attract my attention if bows are featured because I love them as an addition to a kawaii clothing item. I'm just obsessed with the satin and lace surrounding the hem of the dress. It brings such an elegant touch to the overall look. The large bow at the back of the dress would be such a cute finishing touch if it wasn't so floppy and was more effectively pinned to the dress, but I totally see the vision in including it. Next we have these 3 pairs of strawberry shortcake print lace briefs, and I got these in a size 3XL. I'm just going to review all of these together as the fit and layout of them are pretty much the same, the only difference being the patterns. The first pair is a plain red pair of briefs with a strawberry shortcake illustration at the side. The second pair, which are the cutest in my opinion, are of a pale green colour and have a strawberry and daisy print all over. The last pair are of a red and white colour combination with a print featuring different strawberry shortcake characters and small cutesy designs. I adore the lace trim on the briefs and the little bow at the front of each that match with their colours. I think these are such adorable and elegant touches to their overall design layouts. The fit of them are perfect too. They're a lot more high coverage than I thought they'd be for not being high-waisted, which I was pleasantly surprised about. All of them have a stretchy, forgiving and breathable fabric, which are characteristics that I like all of my underwear to feature, as comfort should always be the top priority. By the way, the top that I'm wearing with them is from a strawberry shortcake lingerie set that I already own, which I feel like would go amazingly well alongside these lace briefs. I will remember to link that set below for you guys as well if you're interested. Now we're on to the last item of this haul, which is these cherry print white lace detail Mary Jane heels, and I got these in a size UK 6. A size UK 6 is generally the shoe size that I go for when shopping for any pair of shoes on any website, and the fit of these were perfect for me. However, if you're still unsure, you can deduce your own size by comparing the measurements of your foot length and ball girth to the ones on SHEIN's website. These Mary Janes have an adjustable buckle strap which has several different tightening settings that allow for some extra wiggle room in the shoe. I like to adjust the buckle strap into place first, usually on the loosest setting, so it's easier to just slip my foot in and out of the shoe without having to undo it and tighten it each time. I love the fact that the heels of these Mary Janes are thicker and chunkier because it makes them much easier to walk in. As someone who is flat-footed, I prefer a pair of shoes that are a little bit more levelled out and supported at the sole like these, rather than forcing an arch into my foot with a thin high heel, as it just results in pain and difficulty walking for me. What drew me towards this pair of shoes though was its adorable cherry print design and the white frilly lace around the opening and the strap and the large bow at the toe of the shoe. As someone who regularly puts together kawaii, cutecore and coquette style outfits, these design features really stood out to me, and I just knew I had no other choice but to add them to my collection. That's everything that I've got to review for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up because it really helps out my YouTube channel. And if you're interested in plus size fashion, outfit ideas and body positivity videos, then remember to subscribe to my channel because that is everything that I do here. And if you're interested in anything that I reviewed in today's video, I'll be linking everything in the description box below for you guys. And I do have a search code and a discount code that you can use at SHEIN. The discount code can get you 15% off your next order, so go ahead and use that. If you want to check out any of my other social medias, including TikTok, Instagram, Facebook or Snapchat, there'll be a link to my link tree in the caption below for you guys as well if you want to check out any of those. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!